waiting on the eyes. You know how it goes. Good morning, everyone. We're back. This time, it's me and Dion again. I will say, after watching Riley on the morning after, I'm either going to need him to hop in a normal location to record, or I'm going to have to step my game up because the YMCA recordings might be special.
Riley's special.
That's just I'm going to have to go live from like a movie theater or something to try to match this energy.
What did Pickle Rick say? I'm sorry. Oh, did you just post that shit in breaking? Oh, did I?
Hey, it is breaking news. We live.
It's close enough. It's close enough. Close enough.
Oh, man. Oh, hell yeah. Vinay watching us 30K feet in the air. Where are you headed, Vinay?
Greg said I'm not a shooter.
On the court? When did Greg say that?
Apparently on the full episode.
What does he mean by that? By you're not a shooter. You're not a shooter? D looks like he's sleepwalking today. Crazy.
Not a shooter. I don't know. I'm not a shooter off the court.
Yeah, that's. Hopefully, none of us are.
In more areas than not, I'm not a shooter.
So objectively, back home, JK flight got Starlink. Man, flying with Elon. Crazy. I don't think the background noise at YMCA is that bad. I'd rather have Riley on and some background noise rather than no Riley. The ping pong ball was special.
It makes you feel better. Greg did say that you could make up for it with athleticism.
I need to know.
I wouldn't win in knockout. Greg's right about that. Yeah, I'm not like a. What is the word? Like I don't know. I can shoot in game. I'm an in game.
You're not a practice shooter.
Yeah, I'm not a practice shooter. Pickle Rick said D already said he makes a couple threes and then best defender starts defending him. And that's true. Yeah, I went to pick up yesterday. We went 2-0, and then in the third game they switched this 6'5" guy onto me and said you're not going to get a shot off. I didn't. So I just stood there. I was like, I guess I don't got time. What are you saying?
I'm the same way though. If I'm warming up and I go 0 for 10 in warm-ups, about to be a special run. If I go 10 for 10 in warm-ups, I'm not hitting.
I'm good if we're just if we're just shoot if we're each taking 10 shots from the spot, I'll win. But if it's knockout, or I've never been able to do that stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know why. I've never King of the Court 21, never been my thing. Never been.
Yeah, I hate it's my biggest pet peeve is when people are talking basketball and they think the resolution is I can beat you one-on-one. Such a difference between one-on-one players and 5-on-5 players.
Yeah, not a one-on-one guy. Not a one-on-one guy. Not a one-on-one guy. But
Renee said he wants our top 3 airlines before we get into hoops.
I don't know. Any airline that gets me there.
I'm a big American guy. Listen, American Advantage Award member.
In the Delta, Amex on $25 if he gets where I'm flying to for work. LA.
You said Akil. Where does Akil live?
Michigan, but he's either flying to New York or LA.
I'm gonna just take a shot in the dark and say he's flying to Dallas.
Okay, I mean, he's either flying to New York or LA. 2 people, 2 options, and we managed not to get one of the options on the board.
Hey, you never know. I feel like him saying $25 if we get it right means that it's going to be a more obscure location. Or
No,
he's just feeling generous.
no, Keel's rich. No, Keel's just rich.
What did
What do
I
you
think
all?
about Duke's first half the other night?
Yeah, he's talking to you. I already did.
I mean, I just thought exam week they came out bullshitting and they turned the ball over a million times and they won the second half by 30 points. I mean, yeah, it was funny to be able to watch it and be like, "Oh my god, Duke's in a battle with Lipscomb," but like it was never going to be close. I thought it was just Duke being real lackadaisical and coming out flat, and that's it. I just think they fixed it at halftime. They're chilling. We are going to do a ton of chat today, but first there was one interesting game yesterday. Vanderbilt remains undefeated. They beat Memphis in overtime at Memphis. Kind of similar to the Purdue thing where Memphis like isn't really good, but their athleticism can just make it extremely awkward for some teams. It's exactly what they did. Vanderbilt shot 19% from three and 30% from the field, and they won. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Vanderbilt's good. I think I think there's some areas like Vanderbilt obviously has to improve upon, and you get an OT win against Memphis that kind of speaks to that. But I mean, overall, I think Vanderbilt's a really good team. But they got some stuff to work on. Memphis is a bad matchup for them, especially the way Memphis attacks the defensive rebounding glass. That's kind of where Vanderbilt makes their money. Is like kind of the hustle and like extra plays. And Memphis, oddly, it's not what you would expect the Penny team to do, but it's kind of what Penny did.
Is Memphis the worst team that's a bad matchup for a lot of good teams?
Memphis is the worst team that's a bad, yeah. And the
It's
reason
so
is like Memphis isn't at like they're terrible. But if you told me the 74th like ranked Ken Palm team has Doug McDaniel and Aaron Bradshaw and some of these other guys, like that's not a team you want to play. Like you don't want to go against Zach Davis, Aaron Bradshaw, Doug McDaniel, Sincere Parker, shout out West Virginia. Um, um, in like the NIT. You know what I mean? And that's essentially what it is. It's kind of like when you play high school ball, and your coach is like, "Hey, we're playing like this small private school from like 40 miles away," and you're the big school. It's like, oh, this should be an easy game, but they probably got 2 or 3 guys that'll keep it close.
just it was a mess of a game. I mean, Vanderbilt shot 40 free throws and won the rebound battle, which is ultimately why they won. But Vanderbilt's just got like I keep waiting for them to lay a stinker, which they still might eventually.
Yeah.
But like, they really do just like Tyler Tanner and Duke Miles are like good. Tyler Nickel can shoot, and everything else is just like they have a bunch of psycho wings and bigs who just fly around everywhere. I also just think they have a really good coach. So I don't know. Like, all right, are you buying Vanderbilt as like a top 3 team in the SEC, or are they going to cool down?
I'm not buying them as like a top 3 team in the $15 for being close. JK, Austin, Texas bound. I don't believe that, Akil, but I do appreciate you like giving us $15. But
I
I still think
appreciate the
you're going
gas.
to New York or LA. Akil, by the way, never got that gift. Every day that goes by, I'm assuming like you're doing something dangerous to me. So I just want to be on record with that. I have begun thinking like maybe I need to be cautious. And we're like a few days away from me feeling like I have to like protect myself from whatever you're planning. So just throwing that out there. Jay Misner said, I think OT versus Memphis counts as a sticker. Yeah, no, I mean, it was a sticker. But I think if you throw up, if you're Vanderbilt, you're bound to have a few stickers and you throw one up against a Memphis team and you leave with DK, that's what I'm concerned about. The gift is one day waking up to him watching you sleep. Yep. Like that. Straight up, I got cameras. But like I think if you throw up a sticker against Memphis, if you're a Vandy team, like I think you're good. Like they're gonna throw up some stickers. They're 10-0. I don't think they're gonna be top 3 in the SEC, but I don't think they have to worry about making like the tournament, which is a very good year for them.
I agree with that. All right, a couple older chats while we were talking about that. Destiny Dunn, what do y'all think Ohio State's chances are Saturday against UNC? Partnered with, would you guys move to Columbus for a job?
Ulamog said the would you guys move to Columbus for a job one, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was saying in the sense of like back-to-back questions, just thought it was a hilarious back-to-back there.
No, you guys just make sure my dog Ulamog gets his credit. I don't think Ohio State has much of a chance against UNC, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I don't think they have much of a chance against UNC. I really don't. Like this Ohio State team has been better, and I do think Bruce Thorn's a dog. And my Diebler is probably working up some sort of extension just for like over exceeding expectation. Just beat West Virginia by 1 in OT. Just beat West Virginia by 1 in OT on a neutral. North Carolina has Caleb Wilson. Carolina by 1 million. Would I move to Columbus for a job? Ulamog, I need you to let me know like what type of job we're talking about. There are some jobs I'll move to Columbus for.
Yeah, I agree on the job front. It depends on what I'm doing. But on the other front, yeah, I don't think it's also like on top of everything you said, I already think this is a bad matchup for them. And like the whispers are that like Seth has been practicing all week and looks good. Like there's a chance he plays Saturday. And if that happens, they really don't have a chance. Yeah. Because, I mean, if Seth plays Saturday, it's going to get ugly. It might be a little close for a little bit if he doesn't. But I don't know, man. I just don't think. The only chance they would have is if Thornton and Mobley combine for like 60. And I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not. Garrett said no ping pong today. Good news. Riley is committing to a second day on here. He heard the noise. He knows you guys want him in front of the ping pong table more. So Riley is committing to a second day. And I did have it written into his verbal contract. We write stuff into verbal contracts around here. Has to be at the YMCA. So you guys will be getting more Riley at the YMCA starting 2026, which means it probably won't happen. Do you guys think I should buy a house if I'm going to be in the area at least 3 years? Twofold answer from me. So my current home is the only home I've since I moved out like at 18 is the only place I've lived longer than 2 years. So my answer would be yes. My honest answer though, I don't know what the housing market looks like at this point to like truly give you an honest answer on that one. I know my home value is way up compared to what I paid for it, and I would not. And if I choose to sell my house and anyone pulls this clip, it doesn't matter that I'm saying this. I will sell it full price, but I would not pay the price for my home that is the market would. No shot. Like the price I paid for it's about the cap I would, and it's up way over that.
Yeah, it's me and my girlfriend have been like looking at places and stuff. It's ridiculous how expensive houses are right now. It's insane.
You and your girl are talking about like buying a crib together?
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point.
We'll talk offline.
Just looking. Like it's just.
No, we'll talk offline.
Okay.
We'll talk.
It's insane how expensive it is, though. Like for real.
Yeah, we'll talk offline. Talk offline. My girlfriend and I just did that, JK. We'll talk offline, Akil.
Deontay, the anti-relationship guy.
Not anti-relationship. Here's what I'll say. JK and his girl move as if they've been married for 15 years. They sometimes, remember, we've had this conversation before, remember?
I wouldn't say like we've been for 15 years though. It's more like get married.
You
That's
see,
like
y'all see what I mean? Like,
no, that's because you want to talk about expensive. Good gosh. Weddings are just as expensive as houses.
yeah, no, weddings are expensive.
It's
Right.
insane.
Yeah, no, weddings are expensive.
It really is.
Weddings are definitely expensive. JK as an attorney, that's a bulletproof idea. Him and I will talk offline. We'll talk.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I'm joking about this, JK came to the Final Four, and I thought JK and his girl were together for like years. So, like, when I first met JK, he had a different girl, and I combined the two relationships a lot of the time. And when he came to the Final Four, they had been together for like less than a year. And it's blown my mind ever since, because in my head, they were together like 5 or 6 years. That's the only reason I'm joking about all this.
Yeah. I feel that. But I feel like it's so different depending on like your age too. Like when you're 21, if you've only been with someone for like a year, which obviously it's been more than a year now, but if you're like 20 or 21 and you've been with someone for less than a year, it's like, all right, let's chill. But when you're like pushing 30, you kind of know a little more, you know?
Yeah. I'm also assuming she's paying for the large portion of the house.
Well, I mean, it just depends. Like, that's the thing that makes it so hard is like if you rent, I mean, there's no telling. If you rent, it's like, JK, is this a relationship pod? Yes, it is a relationship pod. Also, Rick, I need to go look. See, the thing is, most of the time when I'm on Twitter, it's on the Sleepers Twitter or the Pod Running Point Twitter. So I like forget to check my personal Twitter a lot of times, unless it's like, all right, let me go retweet this morning after tweet right quick. I'm gonna like all your tweets after this. Now that you said that, though,
It's a bad idea, pod.
it's a bad idea, pod.
Imagine someone tunes into this show for the first time. Yeah, probably not great. Probably not great.
First time we spent to college basketball, so he's getting this combo and said,
imagine there's like someone out there that's like deciphering and needs like relationship advice, and then they get JK saying, "You want to talk about expensive? That's a wedding. I'm just gonna buy a house instead."
No, see, there's also a difference between like buying and renting, you know?
No, I'm just messing with you, JK. Do it makes your heart happy. No, I like your girl too, so do it make your heart happy. I just got married about 7 months ago, and I think we only spent $5K. Had about North Carolina weddings can't be that expensive.
It really does. It just depends on the size and everything. Like, good gosh, like one of my friends is getting married, and one of her friends is getting married, like doing a pretty basic like venue, and I mean they're spending like 30 bands. It's insane. Which
that's a really good point, Pickle Rick. That's a really good point.
You can live in your house forever.
If it means anything, JK, if it helps the wedding out, I'll forego my invite.
Insane.
I'll forego my invite. I won't fly. I'll tell you what, I won't fly across the country for your wedding if it helps you.
The funniest thing about it though is like DK said Southern women have multiple wedding books. Most of the time that is true. I will say this about my girl is like she's really not like a big wedding girl. It's just the fact that we both know so many people. That's what's going to make it expensive because it's going to have to be a venue. Because I got to invite like Dion, Greg, Carl, like the whole. I've got so many different people to invite here.
JK said we can't do it. I have to invite 3 people I work with.
Nah, because it's not even just that. I'm like, my family is big, so that's like the number one thing, and then it's like, oh, it gets deep real quick. Shout out Garrett Clemens. Where are you from in NC? Also, I know that I could elope and go sign papers at the courthouse, but I need the performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll tell y'all what. I'll tell y'all what. If it's one thing about JK, he's gonna want to be in front of that camera. And if you think his wedding's gonna be any different, I promise you, it's
Morning
gonna be
after stream.
it's gonna be a spectacle. It's gonna be a spectacle. That wedding's gonna be something to behold. If it's one thing about JK, he loved that attention.
It's so funny because like I love when I get I like my attention in bunches, you feel me? Because it's like, the daily attention, it's usually you, Cart, Greg, occasional Riley. So it's like when I do get my like little bunch, I gotta soak it up.
Gary, you're right outside Gastonia. I got family
hey Garrett, we might have to go grab a dinner or something sometime, man. 45 minutes from Gastonia.
Akil said, I think my wedding is going to be international. No one was doubting that, Akil. Trust me.
Akil, let me buy me a plane ticket. Me and Dion will commentate your wedding.
I won't go.
Last time Dion went to an international wedding,
that was a one and done. And it was only ever going to be for X. So, yeah, I got to be honest with y'all. Like, since we're on the topic, if you're getting married, weddings are fire. I'm sure. You know what I mean? It's a moment in time. If you're just going, big dog, like you're there for hours. Sure. You hear a couple I do's, and then you get some food that like may or may not be good. Your boy that's getting married has 5 minutes to talk to you because he's got like thousands of family members there. And I respect the process. I go to every wedding I'm invited to. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I go to most weddings that I'm invited to. I am a big like I'm a firm believer in, and my boys know this. I'm a firm believer in like what's the right way to put this? Like family and like commitment. You know what I mean? So like, if my boys like are getting married for a second time, I'm probably not going. Like I'm a firm believer in commitment. Once you make that commitment, you need to like really, really make that commitment.
It's just like hoops, one and done.
Yeah, I'm not a transfer. I'll tell you what, not a transfer portal guy.
Yeah,
not a transfer portal guy.
We stay in Calipari over here. Give me a one and done all day.
I want like y'all admit. So like I got boys that are like, you come. I said I went to the first one. Like I'm not. No, but like. Yeah, I do. If it's an open bar, Akil, I can get behind that.
It does have to have an open bar. A wedding without an open bar is, unless it's for like a religious reason. Like that's like one of my buddies is Muslim, so his wedding is not going to have an open bar. I get that. I respect that. But like if it's just it's got to if it's just a standard wedding.
Middle Eastern weddings are fire, by the way.
Oh, dude, the traditional fits are so tough.
Fire. Very, very fire. Very, very fire. Honestly, like cultural weddings in general are fire. In comparison to like the traditional like wedding. But let's get back into some basketball, I think. I don't know how.
Hey, that was honestly one of the most elite segues in Morning After history, though, I must say. Sleepers, DK said Sleepers Invitational Basketball game in 2027, early November. Halftime is your wedding. Write-offs for everyone, and you can get sponsors. Yeah, JK's wedding presented by whoever our sponsor is at the time is going to be something elite. You should have a cultural appropriation themed wedding. DK is on one today.
What does that mean?
Cultural appropriation, like basically using other people's cultures at my wedding.
Oh, that's great.
Not a good idea.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I will say G and Cart put on wedding like spectacles. Like when they go to a wedding, it's special. Like their performance at weddings so much better than my performance at wedding. I'm a bad performer at weddings. Like I don't show up. I don't show up.
Those are big words that sound mean.
My buddy got married and there was no alcohol because his wife, he sneaked in a cooler for the boys. That's fire. Duncan Mechanical Solutions, this marriage and your HVAC will last a lifetime.
Hey, something special. Nah, that's gonna be like I can't believe that led to like a 12-minute segue of wedding talk. I mean, that just honestly shows you how bare bones the freaking slates have been this week, to be fair. Like yesterday, didn't get much. Today, there's like not a lot. Friday, not much. Saturday, I mean, obviously ramps up, but like, dude, we got to do something about how this 10 to 11 day stretch of December just isn't. I mean, I understand exams and holiday break and everything, but like at least this week.
Do they really slow games down for exams?
Yeah, I mean, that's why everything's so slow, because exam week. Yeah, it's like,
listen, these dudes ain't taking no exams. Like Appalachian State can take the week off, but like there's absolutely no reason Kentucky needs this week off. There's no reason Duke needs. They're not. Cam Boozer is not pulling up to no chemistry exam.
Yeah, see, I completely get they're off the 24th through the 26th. I get that. Like Christmas Eve, Christmas, perfectly fine. But this whole like watering down the slate to this proportion is crazy. Like, oh my God, dude. It's I mean, this weekend we get Ohio State, North Carolina, St. John's, Kentucky, Houston, Arkansas, Auburn, Purdue. Duke's probably going to boat race Texas Tech based off what we saw earlier. And then it's like,
when you're at a wedding, what songs do you want to hear? Me personally, No Hands is my number one. That's crazy. I've never heard in any facet of life someone say, let me want to hear Waka Flocka, No Hands.
That's honestly such a hard question, though.
That's crazy.
There's so many songs.
I'm stuck on the Waka Flocka. Like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get off that.
Flockavelli is an all-time album, though, I got to say.
JK used exams as an excuse for Duke in the first half. I don't think he did.
No, that's what Rick said earlier. He said, why do we give Duke the excuses? If Purdue had that half, we'd be ripping them. First off, Duke the only time me and Dion have ever said anything quote-unquote negative about Purdue is when they got boat raced by Iowa State. We had no choice but to be negative there. I'm the last person to make excuses for Duke. I don't like Duke, but you also have to be objective in the sense that like they clearly just came out flat and we're never losing that game. Like if it's different if they end up only winning by 5 or 6, then I'm obviously ripping them. But I hope Purdue is better than Duke. I want everyone to be better than Duke.
I don't think anybody like bashed like the tape D. He said exams. I don't know who bashed Purdue outside of that Iowa State game, which they deserve all the bashing for. That was just a bad performance.
Yeah. Also, bro, can we please? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of this, but I just want to say that nickname that Cart has for Cam Boozer might be the best thing I've ever heard.
We'll let Cart say it.
Yeah, we'll let Cart have that one. But
we'll let Cart
to tie in that tweet that someone said Cam Boozer hoops like a WNBA center, just insane.
Someone said that?
Someone tweeted that Cam Boozer hoops like a WNBA center.
I don't agree with that one. Also, I hate when people try to make it seem like WNBA players can't hoop. I hate that.
Yeah, like
it's just not true.
It's not the true. Only difference between, like, obviously there's exceptions, but for the most part, the only difference is literally like the strength and the athleticism. It's not the hooping necessarily itself.
It's strength and athleticism, but the WNBA has been around for 30 years. Like the genetics are going to catch up at some point.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of getting there. How bro,
The
the
girl,
range is getting deeper. Then you got Asia's what 6'5", and she kind of does
she's
everything.
out for a year or two though. She's having a kid.
Yeah, I thought that was fake.
No,
I know her and Bam are together, but I thought that was from a fake account.
no. I'm pretty sure it's real.
I mean, I know they're together, but
No, I'm pretty sure they're having a kid together.
if they do, that kid's gonna be insane.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah. No, she announced herself. Wait,
that's fire.
maybe not. Might have been fake.
Did Dion get sin-tailed?
Might have been fake. Hold on.
Dion getting sin-tailed would be top tier.
Can't figure out if this is real or not.
That's how good they're getting these days, man. You just literally can't tell. DK, St. John's UK only matters because if St. John's loses, the Big East won't have more facts. If St. John's loses Saturday, I mean, we already know how bad the Big East is. If St. John's loses Saturday, they might as well skip the Big East conference schedule and just go ahead and give UConn an undefeated record. Go ahead and let them get to the tournament because Big East is horrible. Jokes. Insane.
Listen, the way these two are talking, if they aren't having a kid now, they will at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean they're definitely going
in the near future.
Sarah
Strong can hoop, bro. Seriously, Sarah Strong can really play. Paige is sick too. Paige is basically Caitlin. She doesn't get enough credit for it.
Yeah, Paige is. Rick did it for us in the comments.
Did he tweet that? How does Pickle Rick know that?
I wish I knew. I don't know how he does. Caitlin Clark is the GOAT. I will say, I'm so on the fence about that whole thing because Caitlin Clark definitely is the main reason for the game growing in such a way. And then on the other hand, there's so many fans who think that she's the only player, and that's where it sucks. She is the reason for the growth. I don't know. I get so back and forth about it.
Cart said it in the Discord.
that sounds about all right. Cart. Insane.
Cart.
Just an insane nickname. Honestly.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. To end it, I want to re-accept my invite to your wedding.
All right. Good.
That's how I want to end the show. I want to re-accept my invite to your wedding. Will I show up? Listing myself as questionable. Leaning towards probable, but I'm a time of the year guy. If we're busy, questionable. Summertime, probable.
It definitely will not be in season. I can tell you that much.
JK is gonna be editing from the back room.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hold up, about to walk down.
We got a preview that's about to go up.
Oh man,
I'm sure she'd love that.
Hold up, babe. Got to edit the full episode right quick before I walk down. Oh man, I like JK. I like listening to all you guys. I always miss Riley though. I'm thinking the solution might just have to be an eventual 3-man episode between the three of us. That might be such a catastrophe.
What if you and Riley did a day?
We could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, man.
I think the plan was for me to be 5 days, but if this gets to a point where people want other combinations, I'm okay with that too. Whatever everybody wants is what we want to provide on the show.
Nobody has seen JK and Riley in the same room. Oh man, what a time! Oh man, who's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Greg Cart?
It's supposed to be me, Greg Cart.
Ooh, the trio on Fridays is always special.
Yeah, no, me, Greg, and Cart get on a video. It normally like it's normally pretty successful.
Yeah.
It's a lot better when G's hosting than when I'm hosting. Things get away from us when I'm hosting, but
Well, they can't possibly get further away than 15 minutes of wedding discourse.
Yeah, that's fair. Betting that it will not be Dion, G, and Cart. I think it will be. I mean, I know G loves doing this show. Like honestly, like the last time I spoke with G, like there was a world G and I were gonna do a separate day, like on our own, and then still do the Fridays with G and Cart. So I think if G wants to do it, Cart will too, because he's recording with G all day. And then like
D
even if
D
Cart
just has to
like,
show up on time.
yeah, I gotta
Facts.
wake up. Gotta wake up.
It's the PTSD of the
But
last
I
time.
will be up. I have like 7 previews I'm doing tomorrow. So I think I'm starting at like 6. So I'll have already been recording for an hour by the time this show starts.
Love that. Yeah, G definitely does like doing it. G's a big live show guy.
Yeah. I love live shows too. It's
They're
more
fun.
fun. It's more fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you can just give off the cuff reactions to like stuff people are saying in chat. It's just a blast. It really is. That's why doing this show with you and with the chatters is so fun 3 days a week, because it's like you just never know what you're going to get, man. You come in every day and you just got to expect the unexpected.
Well, I don't think that has anything to do with the live show. I think that has to do with any video I'm on.
Yeah, I also think that has to do with our fan base emulates us a lot, which is where the unpredictability of the chat comes from.
Now, this is definitely everything we expected it to be this show.
100%. And Rick said he likes it because it feels like the chat's a part of the show. That's always the goal, man. That's kind of like the reason we did it, was to fill that void. Because I mean, without it, the only time you can really talk to anyone from Sleepers is the Discord. This gives everyone a chance to come in and get your feelings off your chest, man.
I need to be more active in the Discord. I haven't been doing my part in there lately. I gotta be honest.
You're a big Discord guy.
I am a big Discord guy. I'm normally, the house will be fine, JK. The house will be fine. It was just a joke because in my head yeah. Like in my head, JK and his girl have been together for like 4 months. That's all the joke was.
It's like 4 months is crazy.
Well, the last relationship was so long that like I forget how long you and her have been broken up.
Dude, it honestly makes me really think about how long you and I have known each other, and it's like kind of crazy at this point.
And you were with her for so long, mixed in with like how long like you were together. Like you were together with her longer that I've known you than your new girlfriend. And that's where like the timelines of everything kind of confuses me, because it's also confusing how long we've known each other too.
Yeah, it is, because in my head we've only known each other for like 2 years, and that's just not true.
So in my head we've known each other for 2 years, and you were with your ex for like 18 of those months, and then you just got your new girlfriend right before Final Four. Like that's how I do the timeline. So when you're like, we're buying a house, I'm like, that's probably a bad idea. Like let's maybe like establish some roots.
Yeah, that's your speech at the wedding should be talking about how long his last relationship was. First off, Dion's got to be like bottom 10 in people I'd trust with a mic at my wedding. There's no telling what he would say.
It's so special though. That's what
it would be special. I'm just gonna we're gonna do a 3-man episode at my wedding. It's gonna be Dion, Cart, and Craig having a mic and giving a speech.
All my boys are like, I'll be a groomsman. They're like, you're not getting a speech. I'm like, listen, fine by me. It's the people that are gonna be upset though. It's the people at the wedding, the audience. Like that's what people want. Is like give me a mic. Let me talk. But like,
I'll answer this before we go, Akil, so you're not left in the dark. Answer to the first question: how long have we been together? 1.5 years. Also, just like by the time we move in, it'll be like 2. It's just looking currently.
You don't.
And then,
JK,
did I immediately get to the current yet? No, I was single for 1 year before I met my new girlfriend.
Debatable. That second question.
It's true fact. Dion, I thought you were his ex for the first 2 years of your relationship.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, to his current girlfriend? Yeah. It is likely I tell her that one day. It doesn't need to be at the wedding, but like there will be like some like communal dinner where I'm like, yeah, I didn't know you were his new girlfriend for like the first 18 months.
Insane. Oh man, but all right. Just so Memphis and Vandy recap in the email. That's going to be a fun one. It's a day of Cart and Riley on the channel, everyone. So tap in. About to have a bunch of stuff up. Dion will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully with Greg and Cart.
See y'all tomorrow. And then I think I'm doing shorts full episode on Mondays.
Yep. And then you said Mondays, you and Greg as well, right? Since you guys are doing the whole day.
Yeah, since we're doing the full day. Since we're doing the full day, Monday will be me and G. Tomorrow, I think it's me, G, and Cart, but we'll find. I believe so.
And then Tuesday, we are going to be having me with someone who has never been on the show before, so it's going to be a fun time. All right. See y'all tomorrow morning.